Welcome. Let us enter quietly with respect, compassion, and open hearts. Welcome gently. Today we explore something almost beyond imagination, caring for a person who has lived nearly 120 years. What does the body look like after a century and more? What quiet signs tell us time has left its deepest marks? And how do we offer care that protects dignity, comfort, and peace? In this video, we'll walk through 10 extraordinary signs of extreme longevity and how to support a life that has truly outlived time itself. Let's begin with compassion and understanding. Reaching 120 years old is one of the rarest human achievements possible. Only a tiny handful of people in documented history have lived this long. At this age, the body is not simply old, it is a masterpiece of survival. Every ache, every slowing movement, every moment of confusion or clarity is a message from a body that has carried a soul across more than a century of life. Understanding the 10 signs common at age 120 helps us protect their dignity, comfort, and emotional peace. It also helps caregivers offer the tenderness, patience, and precision this age absolutely requires. Before we explore the individual experiences, it is important to pause and reflect. Only a very small number of human beings have reached such extraordinary age. Their lives have been carefully verified through official records, and their journeys studied by researchers around the world. By reflecting briefly on 3 of these remarkable individuals, we gain perspective, credibility, and a deeper understanding of what it truly means to approach 120 years of life. You will now experience information about Jeanne Calment, Kane Tanaka, and Sarah Knauss, 3 extraordinary people whose longevity has been thoroughly documented. Jeanne Calment. Jeanne Calment of France remains the oldest verified human in recorded history, living to 122 years and 164 days. Born in 1875, she witnessed the invention of the telephone, the rise of automobiles, 2 world wars, and the dawn of the digital age. Researchers carefully validated her age through extensive civil documentation, making her longevity one of the most thoroughly authenticated cases ever recorded. In her later years, she displayed many of the physical characteristics associated with extreme aging: frailty, slowed movement, and sensory decline. Yet she also maintained moments of clarity, humor, and strong personality well into advanced age. Her life demonstrates both the biological limits of the human body and the remarkable resilience of the human spirit. Kane Tanaka. Kane Tanaka of Japan lived to 119 years and was officially recognized as the world's oldest living person during her lifetime. Born in 1903, she lived through multiple global eras, including 2 world wars and significant medical advancements. Tanaka was known for her quiet determination and structured daily routines, which included simple mathematics practice and social interaction even in her later years. In her final decade, she experienced typical signs of supercentenarian aging, profound muscle weakness, dependence on mobility aids, and sensory limitations. Yet caregivers frequently noted her calm temperament and emotional steadiness. Her life offers valuable insight into both the physical fragility and the enduring inner stability that can exist at extreme age. Sarah Knauss. Sarah Knauss of the United States lived to 119 years and 97 days, becoming one of the oldest verified Americans in history. Born in 1880, she lived across 3 centuries. Knauss was widely described as gentle, emotionally even-tempered, and rarely distressed, qualities some researchers suggest may contribute positively to longevity. In her final years, she required full-time assistance due to frailty, reduced vision, and limited mobility. Despite physical decline, those around her often described her presence as peaceful and calm. Her documented life underscores an important truth. Extreme longevity is not only about physical endurance, but also about emotional stability and supportive caregiving environments. Their lives remind us that extreme longevity is rare, but the need for dignity, tenderness, and skilled care at advanced age is universal. While each journey is unique, researchers have observed shared physical and emotional changes among those who reach such extraordinary age. These loving words are shared simply and gently to bring ease and comfort. And for your health, it is always best to rest in the care of a trusted doctor. Let us now explore these 10 signs gently. Sign 1. Extreme muscle fragility and slowness of movement. By age 120, muscle fibers are greatly reduced in both size and strength. Even lifting an arm or taking a step can feel like pushing through heavy sand. Movements become slower, more delicate, and require more support. Caregivers must expect this and allow more time for everything: standing, turning, dressing, and simply shifting positions. Soft stretching, warm compresses, and slow passive movement help reduce stiffness and protect joints. Sign 2. Skin thinning to paper texture. At this age, the skin becomes extremely thin, dry, and fragile, often transparent like paper. Even slight pressure can cause bruises or tears. This is normal, but it requires gentleness when touching, repositioning, or cleaning their body. Moisturizing with fragrance-free creams and ensuring constant hydration helps strengthen the skin barrier and reduce discomfort. Sign 3. Reduced pain. Signaling and quiet suffering. Many people assume older adults feel more pain, but at 120, the opposite may happen. Nerve endings lose sensitivity, which means elders might not express discomfort even when something is wrong. Caregivers must look for silent signs: changes in breathing, restlessness, pulling away, or sudden quietness. Responding early prevents infections, pressure sores, or internal discomfort from going unnoticed. Sign 4. Deep fatigue and short wake cycles. At this age, the body functions in low power mode. Energy comes in short waves, and naps become essential throughout the day. This is not laziness. It is biology conserving life. Caregivers should allow frequent rest and avoid overstimulation. Soft music, gentle conversations, and warm lighting help create a peaceful environment that supports recovery after any activity. For more people to get this information, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Sign 5. Slowed digestion and small meal needs. The digestive system becomes extremely slow, making appetite low and digestion delicate. Large meals are overwhelming. Small, soft, nutrient-dense portions work best. Caregivers should observe swallowing ability, bowel patterns, and hydration levels carefully. At this age, comfort in eating matters more than quantity. Sign 6. Elevated sensitivity to temperature. A 120-year-old body cannot regulate temperature well. They may feel cold even in warm rooms or become overheated during mild weather. Caregivers must monitor room temperature Use soft blankets and avoid direct airflow. Warm socks, gentle layers, and proper hydration help keep the body stable and comfortable. Sign 7. Memory gaps that come and go. Memory loss at 120 is normal, but it often comes in waves. Some mornings, memories from decades ago feel sharp and clear. Other times, confusion rises suddenly. This is due to slowed blood flow and reduced neural activity. Caregivers should respond with patience, repeating information calmly and offering reassurance instead of correction. Familiar music, scents, and simple stories can awaken distant memories and create comfort. Sign 8. Hearing loss with heightened sensitivity to certain sounds. While hearing declines significantly, sudden or high-pitched sounds may feel painfully sharp. This dual sensitivity can cause frustration or withdrawal. Caregivers should speak softly, avoid noisy environments, and keep conversations simple and clear. A calm speaking rhythm helps the elderly understand without feeling overwhelmed. For more people to get this information, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Sign 9. Vision with shadowing and light sensitivity. The eyes may struggle with light regulation. Brightness becomes overwhelming, while dim spaces cause difficulty seeing depth and edges. Caregivers should use soft lighting, avoid glare, and provide clear pathways. A calm, clutter-free environment prevents falls and reduces visual strain. The goal is comfort, not correction. Sign 10. The need for emotional anchoring and quiet companionship. At 120, emotional needs become deep and subtle. They may not express fear, loneliness, or longing directly, but gentle companionship, sitting quietly, holding a hand, listening to soft music, gives profound comfort to a person who has outlived almost everyone they once knew. Emotional anchoring becomes essential. They need to feel safe, valued, and surrounded by gentle presence. Closing reflection for caregivers. Caring for a 120-year-old is not an ordinary responsibility. It is an honor. You are witnessing human history, walking beside someone who has lived through eras, wars, inventions, and generations. Their body may be fragile, but their existence is powerful. Caregiving at this stage is less about fixing and more about soothing, steadying, and honoring. Your patience becomes their comfort. Your calm becomes their stability. Your presence becomes their peace. And the love you give becomes the final, warm chapter in a life that is stretched across more than a century. Caring for someone who has lived 120 years is not simply about medicine or routine. It is about gentleness. It is about patience. It is about honoring a life that has carried history within it. When we understand the signs of profound aging, we learn how to give comfort without rushing, support without overwhelming, and presence without taking dignity away. Thank you for joining this quiet journey. May we always care for the oldest among us with tenderness, respect, and deep humanity. More families need this knowledge, and your support helps it reach them. Please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. To the right, revisit previous videos about elderly care to learn more about different age groups. The full playlist, Aging Stronger, complete guide, from 65 to 85 and beyond. And to the left, check out for our new videos on how to feel young, healthier, and out of pain. Thank you for being part of this quiet and respectful community.